God, you know when I've been at work because it's so bright. Hi guys, I've had a really pants morning, and that's the nicest word that I can use, that I want to use on YouTube, and that's it. So we're going to concentrate on being not working and actually going to enjoy this day, because today it's actually a really lovely sunny day. It's the 1st of August if anyone wants to know. I know there's a bit of a gap between me filming and then uploading. It's just because I'm having to prepare, because currently whilst you're watching this I'm on jury duty and I don't know if I've had enough time for me to film everything and upload it. So this is just kind of a back baking, but it's still relevant because it's still summer. It's not like I'm filming in summer and then uploading in December. Which, you know, might happen this year if I do Vlogmas again. But anyway, I am going to go to the garden centre because I feel like I need a pick-me-up. I just want to forget about this morning. So I'm going to go see it. If I can film in there, I will bring you along with me. If I can't, I'll just show you what I get, because there's a 50p corner, which I was so excited about when I first went there, because I only just discovered this place about a week ago and I'm just like, I need to go back. I need to go back. So I've given myself £10 to spend for the whole month for just that area. I'm just going to enjoy it because life's about enjoying yourself, not about restricting yourself. So I'm going to do that. I'll see you in a bit. Trying to find a place to sit here. So here we have it. I actually dropped this one in the garden centre, but it's okay. So we've got quite a few little gems. They're all 50p other than 2. So this one is £1. And then I've got another one that's £1 somewhere. Oh no, must have just been that one. So it's just this one that's £1. Don't know why. What's the difference in price? Plants are plants to me. Hello, what do you want? So here we've got hops, another hop plant, which I'm going to try and put into this planter and grow up the side of the house because it's just bare. I do have a bamboo, but that's taken a while for it to do anything. Then I've got a, can't pronounce that, but I thought it's £1. If it dies, it dies, and I mean it's an evergreen, so I can plant it and then it'd just be done. And I've got another little viola, which, you know, it's a plant that has flowers on it. Doesn't look like much right now. And I've got a lemon balm. I wanted something smelly, so that. I've got another viola, because why not? It's the same plant twice. I've got a, what is this? Amarilla? Is that how you pronounce it? But it looked funky, so I bought it. Then I've got the plant that fell over in the garden centre, petunia. If I'm pronouncing that right, that's all that's left of it, but plant it outright and it will survive. Then I've got a Felix, that's how you pronounce it, Red Admiral. Weird little plant. I think I bought one of these already, but for 50p you can't really go wrong, can you? And lastly but not least, I've got a little pot. It looks like an alpine, so I'm going to put it with the rest of my alpines, but obviously I'm going to get rid of some of the weeds first and then go from there. So it's actually the next day. You didn't miss very much. I just played on video games with my other half for about 5 hours. But I do want to talk to you today about a very exciting opportunity. So I managed to get into an art gallery again. Ooh. I've actually worked with them before. It's not just me, it's several other artists, and it's called Print. It's actually based over in Sheffield, and I have worked, like I said, I've worked with them before. Last year it was to do with a massive art sale in Chester. This time it's at their home base in Sheffield, and they are the Fronteer Gallery. The exhibition is basically about print. It's just self-explanatory, it's just called Print. And of course, being a printmaker, I have a lot of prints that I have to offer, but the one I decided to put through and actually submit and actually got accepted is this one. So I have framed it. I'm hoping to get it in the screen and not get any glare. Hopefully. Right, that's it without any glare. But then we've got that up close. It's basically a cardiograph board with oil-based printing ink. I actually did this back in university, but I actually went back to cardiograph printing, including the actual board, because I've still got it, and reprinted on with oil-based ink, like water-based ink, and I just loved it so much. I never forgot about it because I've still got the actual board to this day, and it's just a simple MDF board with acrylic tape, just to add some texture, and it just makes these lovely marks. And obviously I've eroded away parts of the corner to make it like a map style. I feel like every time I look at it, it reminds me of Indiana Jones. But it's a very simple process that I absolutely loved, and I wanted to keep bring this out to be able to show for the right exhibition is always really important, and obviously be able to show the ones that have developed further using the same either process or the same board. And that's the ones I'm also going to show to you, which actually are going to be in the show, but they're going to be in the shop where you can actually buy them for slightly cheaper. I forgot to mention, if you are in the Sheffield area and you would like to buy this piece, it's about £100, £120 that I'm pricing it at. That includes the frame, and of course it's 3-person packaging because you'll be picking it up from there. Simple. So I actually do have 2 versions of the print. So this is the second version. It's slightly darker, because I believe this was actually the first original print, and then I reprinted it with whatever ink was left over on the piece of paper. This one's a little bit more, well, darker, and you can see all the lines and lovely bits of texture that have been left behind. The reason why I didn't want to use this one is because there's actually a few little marks around which would have shown on the print. However, it does add to like the whole treasure map kind of theme of it. But for me, I felt like I wanted to be a bit more subtle. However, this one is on sale and it is for £30, this one, which is fabulous. It kind of reminds me like a mountain, and then you've got like bits of water. Like you see these little bits. This is just dried acrylic that has been printed into the paper, and it's actually physically dented the paper. But back then at uni we had a proper printing press where as you rolled it over it physically indented, whereas my process at the moment, I've just got a rolling pin. I have to roll them at home. However, the prints that you can get are still just as good, like this one. So this one is water-based ink that I've used on the same cardiograph board. This one I actually used a rolling pin, whereas the other one I'm going to show you in a minute, I didn't. But it's just some lovely marks, and it's a different effect because it's water-based and I've wetted the paper. It means it bleeds like this. This is a really lovely effect that we get. And it's just showing up all the lovely marks that you can get from just a simple bit of cardboard and a bit of acrylic and a bit of paint, a bit of tape. So wonderful. And then this one is one I just pressed into the paper rather than using a rolling pin, because I wanted to create a different abstract version of it. So it's the same cardiograph print, but just a different process. Like I said, all the prints that I've just shown you are available to purchase if you're in the area. If not, I also have them available to purchase on my eBay selling account, which is always in my link in my description box. Just a little plug in there. So yeah, I've basically got to now package these all up and then send them off. Fingers crossed that I will be able to attend the private view. It is over in Sheffield. It depends if I can finish work on time or not. I've actually got to go off to Liverpool today and yeah, basically send it off. That's it. That's the highlight of the day. Other than that, I don't have much else to do, so I think it'd be quite a bit too boring for me to show you the rest of the day. But I would like to say, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of, well, just a bit more of a outside of not just art based but also a little bit art based, because originally it was all gardening and then a little bit of a originally it was all gardening and then all of a sudden it turned into art at the very end. But I suppose that's what just happens, because it was such a nice little surprise. I literally opened my phone and went, oh my god. So I've obviously had to switch my day around, and obviously this is over 2 days rather than 1, but I'm sure you'll still enjoy the content as much as I did making it. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to know more about the gallery event, I'll leave a link in the description box for you to check it out if you happen to be in the area. If not, there is obviously going to be an online post about it from Fronteer Gallery. In my description box, you'll find links to all my social medias and also my eBay selling account, which is where I sell all my artworks, including the ones that I've shown you today on my channel, and also a couple of extras that I haven't actually shown you or filmed the process of, because sometimes I just sit down and draw without filming it, because that's who I am. If you can't do any of that, there's also a PayPal donation page in my description box if you'd like to make a donation. If you can't do any of that, please just like and subscribe, because it really does help me out in the long run of becoming a full-time artist. But yeah, thanks again, guys, and I shall see you later. Bye.